And we are live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My name is Silva Nahabedian, and I am the Director of Education for Dazzle Dry. And we are going to pack a lot of information in a short amount of time. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about me. So I have been a natural nail care specialist and a celebrity manicurist for the last 24 years. And one of the things that's always been super frustrating to me is when I would give a manicure or pedicure and my guest would smudge their nails before they even got to the car, or when they take out their wallet to pay. And after spending an hour or two giving them this beautiful service that they just spent a lot of money on, it would smudge in minutes or chip within a few days. This is equally as frustrating to me, the service provider, and to the guest. And not only was it a struggle throughout my career to find a polish that lasted on my clients, but I had never found anything that worked on me until I discovered Dazzle Dry. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I'm sure many, many, many people listening can relate. I always say we can put a man on the moon, but we can't get nail polish to last or dry on the nails. What's the deal? So licensed beauty pros, we are the ideal client for a Dazzle Dry manicure. So listen up. I'm going to show you a quick and easy step, the quick and easy steps on how to apply the Dazzle Dry system. But first, I want to give you kind of a bird's eye view of what Dazzle Dry is, so you know what in the heck you're viewing and what you're listening in on. So Dazzle Dry was created to give not only you, but your clients beautiful nails in an amazing new way using an unrivaled performance-based polish system. And I'm going to show you the system. Here's our beautiful system box. And Dazzle Dry is award-winning and renowned as not only the best in class, but also the first in class. It is fast-drying, long-lasting, and the healthiest choice. So it air dries in 5 minutes so that you can resume your regular activity worry-free in literally just 5 minutes. No need for skin-damaging UV dryer, since literally all you need is the air and the atmosphere to dry your nail polish. So what does that do? It gives you your time back, your life back, because it is smudge proof and ding proof so quickly after applying top coat. It is the longest wearing non-gel polish on the market, lasts 7 to 14 days on the fingers. I have on a tomorrow will be 7-day manicure. You can see that it's still perfectly intact, and it lasts 30 or more days on your toes. So this easy to use system provides you with consistent, durable, beautiful nails every single time, and it saves you time and money. And we offer a huge abundance of color choices, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And you guys, Dazzle Dry is truly the healthiest choice. It's better for you. It's better for your nails. It's better for the planet. And it contains healthy nutrients that can improve the strength of your nails over time. And our non-toxic and vegan formulas are trusted as the healthiest choice, not only for your nails, but for your clients' nails as well. By the way, we, Dazzle Dry, VB Cosmetics, manufacture everything ourselves from scratch here in Chandler, Arizona. So, ready to dive in? Let me see if there's any questions so far. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I want you to know that you can leave comments and questions in the chat so that I can make sure that I answer all of them. So step number 1 in the system is the nail prep. You guys, we have taken the guesswork out of everything. Everything is numbered so that all you need to do is follow the simple steps. You see, here's step number 1. This is called nail prep. So let's get started. I'm going to demonstrate the system on one nail so that you can see how easy it is. If I were to do my whole hand or all 10 nails, we would be here too long. And for the sake of time, I just want to give you a real high-level overview of how easy this system is. Okay, so step number 1. Here's a lint-free wipe, and I'm going to saturate this really, really well, okay, with step number 1. So I'm using a lint-free wipe, and estheticians, you guys know what this is. This is a 2x2 non-woven gauze, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to start scrubbing my nails. So what I'm doing right now is getting into the sidewalls, getting underneath that proximal nail fold, getting underneath that nail, that free edge, and I'm cleansing the nail, okay? By the way, before we got started, I filed my nails gently, just using a natural nail file, and I used a gentle 240 grit yellow buffing block to smooth out any imperfections. Buffing is optional, it's not mandatory, but the intention is to smooth out any imperfections so that you can get better adhesion, okay? So I've already done that, and I just cleansed my nail. So step number 1 is designed to cleanse, sanitize, moisturize that natural nail plate while infusing it with nutrients like provitamin B5, calcium, and hydrolyzed wheat protein. You guys, this is your nail strengthener. This replaces any and all nail strengtheners that you would use. The more consecutively you use Dazzle Dry, the stronger, longer, healthier your nails will become. So you're probably asking yourself, well, Silva, why in the heck do you have short nails? Because I'm a manicurist, and I'm that manicurist that likes my nails short because when I'm working on someone, I don't want to scratch them or hurt them. If you want long nails, this is the system for you, okay? So after I have cleansed my nail with step number 1, we're moving on to step number 2. Check this out. You're going to trip out on this. Okay. Here is step number 2. This is our base coat. Okay. Do you see how this base coat is cloudy? You cannot use it in its cloudy state. You have to use it when it's clear. So how do I get it clear? I feel like I'm on a cooking show where they have like the finished product prepared already. So this is my finished product. I have my base coat in about 1 inch of hot water, okay, to decloud it. You're probably asking yourself, what in the heck kind of voodoo stuff is this? Well, there's a lot of science behind this product, and I want to explain to you why. So again, this is the same product. Cloudy, declouded, okay? Let me explain why. So there are flexible rubbery polymers in our base coat. When the temperature drops below 70 degrees, these rubber polymers start to solidify and they get like this. And actually, it is so cold in my house that it solidifies. So below 70 degrees, gets cloudy, eventually solidifies. Totally normal behavior, okay? You guys, Dr. Vivian Valenti is our inventor and creator of Dazzle Dry. She has her PhD in bioorganic chemistry, and she has invented over 400 cosmetics, and she has committed her career to creating products that solve problems, not create them. What I'm going to do first, guys, is I'm going to apply this first layer of base coat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring my camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Welcome to everybody who's joining in. Okay, so now, here, let's do this. I'm going to try to see if I can get an angle that you guys can see. Sorry, I'm working from my laptop. So I'm doing a thin coat of base coat, avoiding contact with the skin, okay? Now, that's 1 layer of base coat. You see how shiny that is? That's because it's super wet, okay? And here's the kicker. We're going to let every single layer of the Dazzle Dry system dry matte or flat prior to applying the next layer. So as this is setting and drying, I'm going to keep chatting with you guys before I apply the next layer. So excuse me. So by the way, Dr. Vivian Valenti invented the very first UV curing top coat back in 1989. She invented that whole gel category that never existed prior to 1989. And I won't get too much into the history, but all I will tell you is that she stopped manufacturing UV curing products when the FDA came out with a statement about the harmful effects of the UVA rays. You know, the lights that we stick our hands under, the tanning beds that we go into. And the FDA said, this is potentially more dangerous, potentially more carcinogenic than going out into the sun's natural UV rays. So when Dr. Valenti learned this, she actually stopped manufacturing UV curing products. She went back to the laboratory and she spent countless hours on research research and development to create a system that did not require any UV light. And that's when she gave birth to the Dazzle Dry System. You guys, this is not a new product, okay? This has been around since 2009. And so this is the system that Dr. Valenti gave birth to as a healthy alternative to everything else that's out there. So let me explain the science behind our base coat. Our nails are porous. We all know what porous means because we're hairstylists, estheticians, nail techs. They are like sponges. So our nails soak up water just like our hair and just like our skin. Hairstylist, this is particularly important for you to hear since your hands are in the shampoo bowl like 5 to 10 times per day, right? So I want to apply the second layer of base coat while I'm chatting with you. And I'm going to bring my camera down again. Thank you for being patient with me because I don't have a fancy camera setup. So it's just me and my laptop. Okay, here we go. Here is the second layer of base coat. Again, a thin layer of base, avoiding contact with the skin. If you get it on the skin, no big deal. Just wipe it off with an orange wood stick or a cleanup brush, okay? And look how wet and watery that is again. You see that? And we're waiting for that to go flat. Remember, if I were doing all 10 nails, by the time I finish with hand 2, hand 1 will already be dry. So, but I'm just demoing on one nail for the sake of time. So while this layer is drying, let me ask you guys a question. Do you know why most beauty industry professionals don't get their nails done? I'm sure you guys know. Leave some answers in the comments. They don't take the time to do their nails, and I know you've said this to yourself before, because there's a firm belief that there's no point since nothing lasts on their nails. Service providers watching this, I'm specifically speaking to you, so pay attention to this because we as service providers, me and you, I know you're guilty of this, we often neglect ourselves. Hairstylists, estheticians, massage therapists, nail techs. I'm specifically speaking to you because I am you and I know what it's like. There's nothing worse than taking care of people all day long and getting home and looking at your own nails that are ragged and all jacked up, right? These are the tools of our trade, you guys, and they suffer a lot of abuse. And what do? We neglect our hands, right? And so not only are we discussing how Dazzle Dry can impact your salon, but you're also going to see why you, as the service provider, should be using the system too, okay? This is not just exclusive for your clients. My message is to you as well. You're shampooing 5 to 10 heads a day. Traditional polish doesn't withstand all that water exposure, right? Because remember, our nails are porous. Because of the rubber polymers in here, it expands and contracts with your natural nail. So if you had on a traditional polish and you're in water 8 million times a day and your nails are doing all this expansion and contraction, what do you think happens? Your polish develops micro fractures that lead to chipping and peeling. Okay, so with the Dazzle Dry system, because of the flexible rubber polymers in here, it flexes, it expands and it contracts with your natural nails. So the polish goes along for the ride with your natural nails. So I don't care how many times you're in water a day, it's going to withstand all of that expansion and contraction. Okay, so that's why most hairstylists, estheticians, massage therapists, you resort to gel or acrylic enhancements that can damage your nails. However, I totally understand why you do that. I totally understand why you go to wear enhancements because nothing else lasts, right? Anybody resonating with this? I know you guys are all about healthy ingredients. I know you use clean and healthy products in your salons and spas. So why is there a disconnect when it comes to our nails? Why is it that we are so cautious with the hair care products we select, the skincare products we select, the massage emollients and lubricants and oils we select? But when it comes to nails, we have no problem using products that are laden with toxic chemicals, okay? There's a disconnect happening here. So I know you're looking for a healthier option, and this is what I'm speaking to you guys. Welcome to everybody that's just joining us. We are still on step number 1. We're discussing, step number 2. We've just discussed nail prep, how to cleanse, sanitize, and moisturize your nails with step number 1. And then step number 2 is our base coat. Let me just check to see if there are any questions that I need to address. Okay, wonderful. Is there less lifting like regular nail polish? There is no lifting. As long as you follow the proper instructions and apply it as I'm instructing you, you will not experience lifting. You guys, there's a really super annoying beeping in my kitchen. Excuse me 1 second. I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't annoy you guys. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Of course, it wouldn't be a Facebook Live if there wasn't some kind of a distraction, right? So how many manicures can I do before I have to replace? You can use these down to the bottom, to the last drop, and I'm going to explain that in just a second. So I applied my second layer of base, okay, and I'm letting this dry. So the point I was trying to make is what happens is you get frustrated because your polish doesn't last and you just don't end up bothering to do your nails, and you chalk it up to, oh, well, my hands are in water all day long and I can't bother to do my own nails. It's just a waste of time, so I'm not going to. This is not the case for you anymore, because today we're learning about this simple to use regimen that gives you easily achievable, beautiful nails every single time that can actually withstand the hard work that your hands endure, you guys. Before I move on to applying the color, before I forget, I want to tell you that we are giving away three of these beautiful influencer boxes. These boxes are not available for sale, so you will receive this as a gift, okay? So these are what we call our influencer boxes. And this contains your entire system of your nail prep, base coat, top coat, polish remover, revive, and 2 colors. And I'm going to let the winners choose which 2 colors you want me to send you, okay? So the way that you qualify for it is kind of at random, but I need you to comment and ask questions, because we have some of our team members in the chat moderating some of the questions and comments. So please have at it. And then we're going to pick 3 lucky winners at random. I'm going to reach out to you guys, ask you to pick your colors, and we will get those out to you by the end of this week. Also, in the end, I'm going to tell you how to order this system using a special code just for behind the chair viewers. Okay, let's move on to step number 3. This is step number 3. These are the lacquers, okay? This is the color I have on right now, and this is called Yoga Mama. I actually I have a shimmer layered over it called Snowflake. So let me show you how to apply this, okay? I'm gonna shake up the lacquer, because we use mineral pigments. Remember I said Dazzle Dry is vegan. So we use a lot of mineral pigments, and you just want to give it a good shake to resuspend that pigment. And now let me show you how to apply this. This is actually working out better than I thought. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get the camera angle. So I'm going to apply, never mind, that's not going to work. I actually need to look at my nail head on. Sorry, this is a weird angle. So you're going to pull your brush out, wipe the brush on the inner neck of the brush, just one side, allowing that excess product to flow off. And that's going to give you just the right amount of product onto the belly of the brush. And then what you're going to do is you're going to apply kind of a medium consistency. So not too thin, not too thick. I actually didn't pick up enough polish, so I'm going to pick up some more. So I'm going to do kind of a medium consistency. Again, not too thin, not too thick. Our pigments are very, very, very heavily saturated. Our colors are heavily saturated with pigment. You're going to see that the first layer, where's my camera, is not perfect, okay? The first layer is not it's going to accentuate imperfections, but don't worry about it because the second layer is going to completely mask any imperfections and give you a beautiful, flawless finish. So that's layer number one. And we're going to let that dry matte. Remember, the kicker is to let every single layer dry matte or flat prior to applying the next layer. Okay. Now, while I'm letting this dry, you guys, the beauty business is filled with people who don't have the time to take care of themselves. But keep in mind, we are the beauty business. We are in the beauty business. We sell beauty all day long. We make people feel pretty all day long. But what happens to your own self-care? Goes by the wayside, right? And that's what I want to make sure that you don't neglect. Okay. This is, if you hear nothing today at all, hear this, that you are worthy. You are worthy of self-care. You are worthy of self-love. You're pouring into other people all day long. Let's make sure you're pouring into yourself too. Okay. Because I know what you guys go through with your nails. I know all of the frustrations. By the way, welcome to those of us who are just joining. We are discussing the fact that Dazzle Dry is a super easy to use system, and you're going to get amazing results every single time. And we want you, our service providers, to have beautiful nails as much as we want your clients to have beautiful nails. And we know it's hard to keep your nails beautiful when you're in and out of water all day long, which is why this is the system for you. Again, don't forget, to those who are just joining, we're giving away 3 of these beautiful influencer boxes. So be sure to leave your full name in the comments for a chance to win, and I will be selecting 3 winners at random. Okay, you see this is starting to go flat. It doesn't go to like a completely like a chalky flat. It just, sorry, there we go. It just loses that wet luster. Okay, it goes from looking wet to looking flat. So far we've done nail prep. We cleansed the nail thoroughly with step number 1. We've done 2 layers of base coat, and we allowed each layer to dry matte. See, step number 2. We've applied 1 layer of step number 3. I know it's hard to see on the bottle, but that's his number 3. And now we are ready for layer number 2 of lacquer. So again, I'm going to get in this goofy angle. Second layer needs to be applied a little more generously than the first layer. Dazzle Dry is free of toxic ingredients, such as plasticizers that can be actually allergenic. So it's not going to be as forgiving as a traditional polish or a gel polish that has a lot of plasticizers in there. So this is why we apply it a little bit heavier than anything else. Notice I didn't tell you to apply the lacquer thin. Every other company will tell you thin to win, not with Dazzle Dry. You're going to apply it a little bit heavier than anything else. Again, I'm pulling the brush out, wiping the inside on the inner neck of the brush, filling the belly of that brush on one side. Now I'm going to do that second layer. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love this color. Yoga Mama is my go-to. You guys, there is no rule to how many times you can do the brush strokes. Do it until you get it as smooth and even as you would like. Here we go. Look at that. Look how beautiful that pigment saturation is in that color. It's very densely pigmented. Let's say you got some on the skin and you want to clean it up. You're going to take a detail brush. I just use like an angled eyeliner brush, dip it in some pure acetone, just straight up acetone, and clean it up as you go. The reason why you clean up as you go is because Dazzle Dry dries so fast that you don't want to wait till the end to clean it up. Okay, so I'm letting this layer dry matte. Now let's talk. Oh, I want to show you something that I forgot to show you. When I said, I don't think I told you, we have 150 colors. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at all these gorgeous colors. They are so pretty, you guys. We have really, really elegant color choices. They come in creams, shimmers, glitters. Like here's my favorite red. It's called Lit. Look how gorgeous that is. It's a beautiful, beautiful, like true red with a bluish undertone. We have metallics. Look at that. we have shimmers, and then we have really pretty glitters. I know you hairstylists love you some glitter. So we've got some really, really gorgeous and elegant glitters. Okay, now, Sandra, does it have an odor? I'd be lying if I told you it's odorless. That's not accurate. I'm not going to set you up with any sort of false expectations. There is an odor, but the odor you're going to smell is isopropyl alcohol. That's what you're going to pick up on more than anything else. But it's not, you know how when you walk into some salons and then it just smacks you in the face with that god-awful smell? Your salon will not have that odor. You guys, Dazzle Dry is in the finest salons and spas across the country. We're in the most high-end resort spas. We are Forbes verified brand official. That means when you walk into a Forbes rated hotel, chances are they're using Dazzle Dry in their spa. Why? I'll get into that in just a minute. I'll tell you guys why. I'm not going to go into top coat really quickly because I have a fun shimmer on top of my nails that I'm going to apply as well. I'm going to do just one layer of this fun shimmer. I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. And I might get in big trouble for telling you guys this, but I have to tell you because it's too good. This is a discontinued color called Snowflake. And so many people have asked for it. I still use it because I have a bottle. So many people have asked for it that we have decided to bring it back, but I'm so going to get in trouble for saying this because nobody knows this yet. So for those of you who know Dazzle Dry and you're huge fans of Snowflake, it's coming back. Don't tell anyone. So I'm going to do one layer. Is there any strength to this? Christina Lynn is asking. Yes, Christina, it's very durable. It's very, it gives your nails a really nice hard coating, but yet it's still flexible so that it doesn't brittle your nails. I'm going to do one layer of Snowflake. Okay, you can see that it gave it just a little bit of a shimmer. I know it's hard to tell on this camera. So while that's drying, what I'm going to do is tell you about our top coat. So here's step number 4 in the system. This is top coat. Our top coat is quick drying, long lasting, high gloss, non-yellowing, and self-leveling. Keep in mind that I'm only doing one nail. If I was doing all 10 nails, again, by the time I finish the second hand, the first hand is typically dry. Sidebar, keep in mind that Dazzle Dry is a system. It is scientifically engineered to function as such. Okay, this is your system. In other words, do not separate the components or add any other lines into the system. By the way, salon owners, hairstylists, estheticians, this is your retail component. How gorgeous would this look sitting on your shelf? Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute too. So we're going to, I'm letting this shimmer, the super duper top secret shimmer, dry. Let's hope I don't lose my job over letting that cat out of the bag. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to apply that top coat. And yep, here we go. The way that we apply the top coat is a little more generously than you're typically used to applying top coat. So again, I'm going to pull my brush out. On the inner neck of the brush, allow the excess product to flow off, and that's going to give you the right amount of product to put on your nail and seal everything in. Top coat is going to seal everything in and give it that brilliant, beautiful high gloss shine. Okay, here we go. Here's a nice, generous coat of top coat. Look how shiny that is. Can you tell? There we go. So pretty. There's a piece of fuzz on the end of my nail. So just one generous layer of top coat. Now the countdown begins. Now we count down the 5 minutes. I'm going to set my iPhone timer for 5 minutes to show you guys how quickly it dries. Here we go. Okay. So now Tanya is asking, does it chip at all? Tanya, it lasts 7 to 14 days on the hands, a month or more on the toes. Again, I have on a tomorrow will be a 7-day manicure. This is a 6-day manicure. So there is no chipping whatsoever. And I'm literally just doing one nail to demonstrate. Okay. Now, let's collectively think about something. Our hands are our tools, right? We beat this to death. We use them all day long. They're in and out of water all the time. You can't get anything to last on your nails. You want to look great, but you don't have time because you're busy. You can't always get to the salon to get a long-lasting manicure, but you don't bother doing your own nails with traditional polishes because they don't last, right? So we can help you solve that dilemma without having to resort to artificial enhancements. Okay, I can't tell you how many times a day I hear people say, Silva, I just don't bother getting my nails done. There's no point. Nothing lasts on them. Okay, we have finally found the holy grail of nail polish that is designed to give you beautiful nails that last on service providers while we make other people look beautiful all day long. This makes you, my darlings, the ideal candidates and the ideal clients for Dazzle Dry. I know you want to look and feel your best. What happens when you look and feel your best? Your mood goes through the roof, right? I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, it's my hands, my toes, and my eyebrows. Like if those things are all done, I don't even care if my hair is in a messy bun, but if those things for me are done, my hair, my eyebrows, my nails, my toes, and my eyebrows, my mood goes through the roof and I truly show up as my highest and best self. I feel like my most confident self. So take the time to make nail care part of your beauty regimen. Do your nails with the Dazzle Dry System in between clients. Like it takes, if you're not giving yourself a manicure, like if you're not doing cuticle work and all of that stuff, and you're literally just applying the system, it takes 12 to 15 minutes to go through all the steps and apply the system. That's it. That's it. 5 minutes after you apply top coat, you don't need to worry about smudging your nails when your client shows up and you have to shampoo their hair, okay? By the way, I want to show you something. So we are 2 minutes in. So I'm going to touch my nail. I'm going to toss my hair. Nothing. It looks perfectly fine. So it is smudge proof 1 minute after applying top coat. By the way, welcome to everyone who's joining in. My goodness, we have so many people joining in. Thank you so much for viewing. We have some of our team members in the chat answering questions, and I will be answering some of your questions as well at the end. Also keep in mind that this Facebook Live will be saved not only on Behind the Chairs Facebook page, but also on their YouTube page so that you can view it later. If you joined us late, don't worry, you can go back and watch it, okay? So as I'm letting this dry, I want to tell you about Revive. So this is the last component in the system. This is Revive, okay? Revive is your thinner, okay? You cannot have a polish that air dries in 5 minutes and not expect it to get thick. That's just simply impossible. Our top coat and our lacquers get thick quite quickly, actually. And this is completely normal behavior. So Revive, excuse me, our thinner is designed to reconstitute the viscosity without impacting the efficacy, meaning the effectiveness, or the pigment. You guys, you nail techs especially watching, you know that you fear thinners like the plague. You want to avoid it at all costs because you think that every time, and this is true, with other polishes, particularly traditional polishes, every single time you add a thinner to it, it dilutes the efficacy, dilutes the effectiveness, dilutes the pigment, but not Dazzle Dry. Our thinner, this consists of ingredients that are already in our top coat and in our lacquer. So you're literally just reconstituting it so that you're achieving that fluidity and that drip that you want that looks like this. That's the drip you want, right? That's a healthy bottle of nail polish. And we recognize that these are not inexpensive lacquers. We get it. But guess what? You can maximize your investment, use it to the last drop, because we have made sure of that by using Revive to reconstitute that viscosity so that you can get that beautiful, flawless, smooth Instagram finish every single time. Okay? So That's a part of the system. Revive is not optional. It's not numbered number 5. It only has a plus sign on it, but it is not an optional or ancillary product. This is a vital component of the system. Do not fear the Revive. It is your best friend. Okay. Again, these are designed to be used. Somebody asked earlier if they expire. No, they don't expire. As long as you keep your bottles healthy, these are designed to be used to the last drop. By the way, if you are in a salon that does multiple services, let's say you offer hair, skin, nails. It's my timer. Hold on. I'm going to pause that thought for a second. So we had nail prep, 2 layers of base coat, 2 layers of lacquer, and then I added a swag accent shimmer. So 1 coat of snowflake, top coat, okay? No, how many layers of lacquer? Okay, base coat, lacquer, 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 top coat. So I have 6 layers on here. It's been 5 minutes. You guys hear that? See any smudges? I'm taking the sharp end of my orange wood stick and I'm stabbing my nail that I just polished, that you guys watched me polish, okay? Sorry, I didn't mean to like wave this in your face. So look, that's what I want to show you, okay? Do you see any dings, smudges, scrapes? No. Completely air dried in 5 minutes, okay? How awesome is that? So that's what I wanted to make sure that you guys saw. And what I was saying is if you are in a situation where you're in a multi-service salon, in other words, you offer hair, you offer skin, you offer nails, you do massage, whatever the case may be. Historically, you guys, every time somebody schedules multiple services in a salon, what happens is they always schedule the nails last. Why? Because in the past, you always had to do the nails after a guest had their massage or their facial or their waxing treatments, because you don't want to mess up their nails, right? Gone. You don't have to worry about that anymore. You can schedule their nails first, and then they can go into a massage face down. They can get a pedicure and go into a facial and pull the cozy comforter over themselves, okay? So yeah, somebody's saying this is so impressive. Oh my God, I need to try this. You do, you guys, you don't understand. This is the holy grail of nail polish, and I can't believe how many hairstylists still don't know about it. So I'm here to spread the word and make sure that you know about it. I want to earn your business. I want you to become my customer. I want you to experience the magic of Dazzle Dry. You guys, we are like, my clients used to call me 411. Whatever they needed, they would call Silva. Silva, where should I take my wife out to dinner tonight? Silva, what's in the theaters? Silva, what shows should we go see? Whatever the case may be. Silva, who does your hair? Silva, what lipstick are you wearing? You guys are the influencers. You're the OG influencers, okay? So it's up to you to become a student of this craft and this product, and then share it with your guests. So that's what I was trying, the message I was trying to convey is it solves problems. Again, Dr. Vivian Valenti creates products that solves problems and does not create them. Now, I want to tell you guys about the discount code. Okay, so if I know at this point you probably want to get your hands on this system, and you can, and because you're all licensed professionals, you can set up a wholesale account, okay, but you're going to get a deeper discount than wholesale. So our nail system dries in 5 minutes, as I just showed you, but you can set up an account in less time than that by visiting our website at www.pro.dazzledry.com. And if my team members are listening, would you mind typing in the professional website in the comments, please? But here's the thing, you guys get a special code. as behind the chair, as the behind the chair audience, you get a special code BTC15. You get 15% off of wholesale. You guys, that is unheard of. We have never, ever, ever, ever offered 15% off of wholesale for anyone. That's how special this community is. And we want to, again, like I said, we want to earn your business and your trust. We want you to become our customer first and foremost, and being completely honest with you guys. And so I would set up your pro account. It takes no time at all to get approval. And then you can use your one-time discount code of BTC15. Oh, the other thing I want to be sure to mention to you guys is that we offer complimentary training to ensure that we set you up for success. So when you bring this on as a into your salon or spa, you get complimentary training. In addition to the nail lacquer system, we have a gorgeous line of what we call nail and body care products like soaks, scrubs, lotions, the most incredible cuticle treatments, callus softeners that will knock your socks off, cuticle softeners, and so much more. And like I said earlier, I want to mention that we also have beautiful retail options for your guests. These beautiful system boxes are exclusive for salon and spa professionals. Our retail customers can't purchase this, but yours can. Okay, your clients, I guarantee you, are coming to our website and ordering Dazzle Dry. Why not be the one to capitalize on that revenue? And this is the system box that we designed exclusively for you guys, so that you can not only retail this along with whatever colors you choose to retail, but you can also retail, excuse me, mini kits. So this is what I call, this is what I call our gateway drug. So this, Leanne says, this is the only polish I use. It's so good. Leanne, thank you so much for sharing that. And I'll get to the comments in just a second too. This is the whole system: nail prep, base coat, lacquer, top coat, and revive. This comes in 49 colors, kind of 49 of our most popular colors. And this is your, this is people's entry into the world of Dazzle Dry. This happens inevitably. People will buy this, fall in love with the system, and then advance to the larger sizes. So we want to make sure that you're capitalizing on this too. By the way, if you don't offer nail services at your salon, no big deal. You need to be selling this, at least capitalizing on that retail revenue. Okay, we know how much money there is to be made in retail. So those are some of your options. Remember, we're giving away 3 of our influencer boxes, and we're going to pick 3 winners at random. And just be sure to, when we do pick you, I want you to pick your colors. Okay, that's something that I've never done before either. I'm going to let you guys pick whichever, the winners pick whichever colors that you want. What else do I want to tell you guys before we wrap this up? So let me see if there's any questions, and then I will tell you guys how to connect with us. Do you carry a full line to have in your salon? Absolutely, you can carry the full line in your salon. Let's see. Are there any beauty supplies that carry this? No. And the reason being, we are the only ones that you can purchase Dazzle Dry through. Education is so important to us, and we want to make sure that we provide you with the tools to set you up for your success so that your guests are experiencing the results that we claim. So no, you cannot purchase it through any beauty supply. It's not available anywhere except for directly through us, okay? You guys, to recap, remember that Dazzle Dry is vegan, no animal byproducts, no animal testing, cruelty-free. It's hypoallergenic. There are no reactive ingredients in here that are known to cause skin sensitivities, contact dermatitis, allergic reactions. It is non-toxic, and this is a loaded topic that I can spend several hours discussing, but I'll just give you a high-level overview. Dazzle Dry is free of carcinogenic and endocrine disrupting toxic chemicals, okay? Oncology Spa Solutions has selected Dazzle Dry as a mission partner because we are the only lacquer system that is safe to use on people with compromised immune systems. That's something that we're super proud of. Vegan, hypoallergenic, non-toxic, non-yellowing. I won't geek out too much on this, but it's non-yellowing due to the absence of an ingredient called nitrocellulose. Air dries in 5 minutes, okay? With the exception of UV curing products, there is no other product on the market today that air dries using the air in the atmosphere in 5 minutes. You guys, last 7 to 14 days on the hands. Again, this is a 6-day-old manicure with the exception of the nail I just did. This is a 6-day-old manicure, okay? 7 to 14 days. It'll go longer, but I hate going longer than 14 days because by then I'm ready for a manicure and I'm ready for a fresh color. Vegan, hypoallergenic, non-toxic, non-yellow, air dries in 5 minutes, lasts 7 to 14 days. This is the holy grail of nail polish, you guys. And the way that you can connect with us is you can email me directly, Silva, Silva, at dazzledry.com. Of course, you can go to our website. You can contact customer service. And we are here to help you, support you through your Dazzle Dry journey. And it will be a journey. And you're going to wonder where this has been your whole life and where it's been for your clients as well. And I really, really thank everyone for joining today. I thank you for your time. It has been truly an honor and a privilege. We are new to the Behind the Chair community, and we are here to stay. We're not going anywhere. We're here to hold your hand and support you through this journey. So please reach out to us directly and let us know how we may be of service to you. And I will be reaching out to the 3 lucky random recipients of our beautiful influencer box. And be sure to connect with us on social. Be sure to set up your pro account. And happy dazzling, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't wait to connect with each and every single one of you individually. And have a great day.